Bobby, can I have you read this one, please? Thank you, Renaissance.
Repeal the 19th Amendment immediately. These women have no understanding of how men work or what we want, nor do they care about what we want. We need Patrice O'Neal back immediately.
I love Patrice.
What are you? I feel like he's referring. How the hell are we supposed to know what men want?
Meet Patrice O'Neal.
That's my boy.
Like,
We're
completely different. Like, unless people are being honest with communication, we don't. Like, I don't know what men want.
It's an
I think I have a
individual
pretty
basis,
good understanding
like, what people
generally.
want.
Well, it just cracks me up when people say like, "Oh, well, female," or "Oh, men
Such a
should be like this," or
generalization.
"Female should be like this." It's like females like it doesn't. Everybody's different.
Yeah, we're all
literally,
literally
everyone's so
a
different.
product
Don't
of a
generalize
million
us.
dependent variables that are unique to us based off of our nurture and nature and all of our unique experiences. So everybody's going to be different, but for the most part, it seems like men kind of have some things that we can all say that they want. And I don't think that we don't understand what men want. I don't know what what men want.
I think most women don't understand what they want. Most women that I know, especially
fair.
under the age of 25, y'all don't know what the hell you want at all. You don't know what you want to eat for dinner. You don't know what outfit to wear. You don't know a lot.
I think men mostly, more than, like, y'all can say it's sex or whatever, men want to feel appreciated for, like, the work that they do, and they don't want to have to read your mind. They want you to communicate what you want, and if they're, working for you, providing for you, they just want to be seen and appreciated. And I think in society, for the most part, men don't get that, and they're also not given as much freedom to be emotional, and then they turn into, like, these incels that, like...
I think the biggest thing that men would probably really appreciate from women that they don't get is women holding themselves accountable for things.
That's a good one too.
80% of women that I know don't know about accountability. They don't know how to take accountability. They don't know how to admit their own failures, whether it's in relationship. Exactly. They can't, you want to take away the sex because of this and that and the other. Well, what happened? What prompted that in this relationship? Why do you feel like you need to be the one to hold out? And then you want to scream equality. Like, come on.
Though, like, obviously there's men who can't be held accountable too. Like, my husband would point things out about me, and I make it a point in my life to not be ruled by cognitive dissonance. Like, I feel like the more intelligent you are, the more you know that you don't know. Like, you have blind spots in your awareness. And that made me a perfect victim to narcissistic abuse, because he would be like, "It's you, da-da-da." And I would reflect, and I'm like, man,
Was your therapist a liberal?
No. I'm not a liberal.
Was your therapist a liberal?
No.
Well, did the
she's...
therapist introduce narcissistic abuse into your lexicon?
Yes. I didn't know anything about it. But when I was explaining, like, all the experiences, she said it sounds like, she's like, obviously I can't diagnose someone who's not my patient.
Can I ask you a question? Do you think there's anything you did wrong in that relationship?
1,000%.
Like what?
1,000%. All kinds of things. Like, I would threaten to leave a lot instead of, like, that was my resort to stress. Like, if it got too stressful, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking leave. Like, I'm not dealing with
When
this.
you say leave, do you mean break up, or leave as in, like, physically
leave
just walk?
in general. And then I did plenty of wrong things, like yell, cuss, throw things, all kinds of things. Like, I would kind of leverage my ex a little bit in the beginning, but also I was 22 at the time.
Wait,
so
what do you
keep
mean
in mind,
leverage your ex?
So, like
your husband, or like a previous guy?
Yeah, so my boyfriend before my husband, like, in the beginning when I first started to see, like, the crazy shit, I don't have family in the state, so the only person that I knew was my ex, and he was a couple hours away, and I would call him and I'd be like, "Come fucking get me, this guy's insane." And he would start to, and then, like, my husband would kind of, like, switch it up and, like, cry and, like, beg me to stay, and then I would be like, call my ex and be like, "Never mind, just go home." Like,
Wait, how early into the relationship did some of these worrying things
so
manifest?
like a year in, but they were more of, like, a codependent nature, like a clingy, obsessive, like, hacking my email type of stuff, things like that. Maybe you should have a air tag in your car. Let's share locations type stuff, and whatever. That's fine. some of that is fine. But
No, it's not.
That's also not codependence, it's coercive control.
well, yeah.
They're
So I
just
know that
different.
now. I thought it
Yeah.
was just like maybe he has BPD or something, you know. And then after I had kids, and people want to act like, oh, well, they just lose attraction during pregnancy. He was more attracted to me when I was pregnant, like, and
Wait, what?
yes, and actually, let me tell y'all something about guys.
Like the more pregnant you got,
There's a
like
fetish.
the bigger the belly.
No, okay. So I used to have an OnlyFans, and I made more
Oh
money
my God.
during pregnancy than any other time in my life. More money than when I was like 19 years old. Yeah. So men are into that.
Are
Wait,
all
so-
women under 25
I
on
can.
OnlyFans?
You know what? Maybe in my head, one of the reasons why a guy might like maybe at least early on in the pregnancy. I mean, you can't get pregnant twice, right?
That's true. And then there's a biological component
Can't
to
get
it where you're
pregnant twice.
reflecting fertility and, you know,
So you
they
could-
might feel
you
more
can get pregnant twice.
pair bonded to you.